Welcome to the One Places Talking newsletter for April 2025, edition number 23. So at the top of the newsletter, there is an image of a piece of grass which has a variety of different colour Easter eggs sat on it, along with some daisies. And on the grass, there is a little chick with his head turned to the side, who's very cute, may I add. And then overlaid on this is the One Places logo, with bold black text which reads newsletter April 2025. As always, in the middle of the front page, there are 3 images. The left-hand side image is of 3 people who went to a Dagenham and Redbridge football game a few weeks ago with our gaming group, and they're all looking at the camera with their thumbs up and look like they're having a really great time. On the middle of the images, it is a picture of Jan Mitchell with a retirement sash on and a retired tiara, which was taken at her leaving do because she has now retired, for those who didn't know. And then on the right-hand side is a picture from one of our creative workshops of a man who appears to be colouring and looks like he's really concentrating. Underneath the images, there is text which reads, April is World Autism Acceptance Month 2025, celebrating diversity and fostering inclusivity. April is World Autism Acceptance Month, an important time to celebrate the diverse community of individuals on the autism spectrum, raise awareness and promote greater understanding and acceptance. In 2025, this month-long observance will continue its mission to create a world where people with autism are not only accepted, but are celebrated for who they are. This year's theme is focused on embracing the richness of neurodiversity and recognising the unique contributions that individuals with autism make to society. The importance of acceptance. Autism spectrum disorder, in brackets ASD, is a developmental condition that affects how individuals communicate, interact, and perceive the world around them. Autism is a spectrum, meaning that it can manifest in a variety of ways and no 2 individuals are alike. Some may require significant support, while others may be highly independent and excel in specific fields. Autism acceptance encourages society to move beyond stereotypes and assumptions about those on the spectrum, and instead recognise and support each person's unique strengths and challenges. And on the right-hand side of this text, there is a bright pink text box with white text inside, which has the contents of the newsletter, well, some of the contents, which reads, Inside World Autism Acceptance Month Continued, page 2, Site Support Group Open Meeting, page 3, Upcoming Events, page 4 and 5, Freedom Pass Renewals, page 9, and One Places Reminiscence Group, page 12. And that is the end of page 1. Page 2, so the top half is a continuation of the article on page 1 around Autism Acceptance Month. So to continue reading. In the past, autism has often been viewed through a medical or deficit-based lens, but the growing movement for autism acceptance proves a more positive, strength-based view. This shift is about celebrating neurodiversity and recognising that people with autism offer valuable perspectives, talents and ideas that enrich our communities. The 2025 focus is around celebrating neurodiversity, and in 2025, World Autism Acceptance Month will place a strong emphasis on deepening the understanding of neurodiversity. Neurodiversity recognises that neurological differences, including autism, are a natural part of human variation and should not be viewed as abnormal. Throughout the year, the focus will be on educating the public about the importance of neurodiversity and fostering inclusive practices across all areas of life, whether in education, the workplace, or social settings. The goal is to create environments where individuals on the autism spectrum are recognised for their unique perspectives and receive the support they need to thrive and develop. How to get involved? There are many ways to support World Autism Acceptance Month in 2025 and beyond. Here are some ideas for getting others involved. First is educate yourself and others. Take the time to learn more about autism, its spectrum, and the challenges faced by those on the spectrum. Share what you learn with friends, family, and colleagues to foster greater understanding. 2 is support autism organisations. There are numerous organisations dedicated to promoting autism acceptance and advocating for individuals on the spectrum. Donate to or volunteer with these organisations and help make a difference. Number 3 is to celebrate neurodiversity, whether that's attend local events, webinars, or online discussions that focus on autism acceptance and neurodiversity. These gatherings are opportunities to hear directly from people with autism about their experiences and insights. Number 4 is to promote inclusive practices. In schools, workplaces, and communities, advocate for policies and practices that create inclusive environments for individuals on the spectrum. Whether it's providing sensory-friendly spaces, implementing flexible communication methods, or offering support systems, inclusivity benefits everyone. And lastly, number 5 is use social media for advocacy. Social media platforms provide a powerful tool for spreading awareness and advocating for change. Use your platform to share stories of individuals with autism, highlight the importance of acceptance, and amplify the voices of those on the spectrum. So that is the end of that article. And then just underneath, still related, is a small flyer for the upcoming Laugh Able night, which is on Wednesday the 16th of April at Wanstead Library from 7:30 till 9:30. And that night for April is celebrating Autism Acceptance Month. And it reads, Laugh Able is back in April to mark Autism Acceptance Month with a brilliant bill of comedians and an equally brilliant headliner, Luke Poulton, as seen on BBC and ITV. Wanstead's only monthly comedy show that's always accessible to everyone. Pay what you can afford or reserve your tickets for free by scanning the QR code or visiting www.ticketsource.co.uk/laugh-able. And Laugh Able is a great night if you haven't been down to it already. Definitely check it out. And I've actually seen Luke Poulton and he's pretty incredible. So I would definitely recommend. And that is the end of page 2. Page 3 is split into 3 sections, so 3 separate articles. The top article is Age UK Redbridge Barking and Havering Development of Services Survey. Age UK are looking at developing some of their current services and are starting up some new ones. Your feedback will help them to tailor services to meet the needs of local people over 55. Your feedback also helps with making funding applications to sustain services and set up new projects. The survey is running until the 30th of June 2025. Please scan the QR code, which is to the left of this text, or visit www.tinyurl.com/AgeUKRBH to complete the survey. Underneath that is an article which reads, Forest Farm Peace Garden are recruiting for buddy volunteers. Forest Farm Peace Garden are recruiting for buddy volunteers. The buddy training is a 2-day in-person training combined with some online learning to be completed in your own time. The training sessions are taking place on Friday the 9th and the 23rd of May 2025. Buddy volunteers provide informal befriending, support with garden tasks, and help with the general running of garden sessions. If you are interested in becoming a buddy volunteer, or for more information, please contact Miriam on 07525 125 057 or visit the Forest Farm Peace Garden website at www.forestfarmpeacegarden.org/buddy-volunteers. And to the left of that, there is an image of a garden with a shovel and a fork stuck in the ground, and above that is the Forest Farm Peace Garden logo, which is a dark green colour and just has a variety of leaves and then reads Forest Farm Peace Garden. And underneath that, the last article on page 3 is for the site support group invite you to an open meeting on Tuesday the 6th of May 2025 from 11 till 1 p.m. at the Gloucester Room of Redbridge Central Library, Clements Road, Ilford, Essex, IG1 1EA. It says with the guest speaker Alan McDonald from Comcab, and then there is a picture of a cab and then the Comcab logo, which is a red oval with I'd say a peach colour text, which reads ComCab. For more information or to book, contact Aways Niaz on 07377 170 210, or you can email Aways at aways.niaz, that's spelled OWAIS.NIAZ at oneplaceeast.org. So usually the site support group meeting, which is for people who have a visual impairment, is just for people with a visual impairment. But this particular meeting, because ComCab is something that a lot of the people who use One Place East services use, we're opening it out to everybody. So you don't actually need to have a visual impairment to come to this meeting. So do get in contact with Aways if you would like to book. And that is the end of page 3. So pages 4 and 5, as per usual, are for the One Place East upcoming events or events that are recurrent in partnership with One Place East. So the very top of page 4, there is a dark purple text box which reads upcoming events in white text and has a white One Place East logo to the left. And on the right hand side of that text is an events calendar clip art image. So the first event is One Place East pop-up, which is every Tuesday from 11 a.m. till 1 p.m. at Redbridge Central Library. It reads, want to know more about the services we offer? Pop into Redbridge Central Library anytime between 11 and 1 every Tuesday to meet a friendly member of our team. For more information, please contact 0208 925 2435 and info@oneplaceeast.org. It does have an asterisk and says, please note, we will not be there on Tuesday, the 15th of April. But by the time you listen to this, I'm sure that date would have passed. Underneath that is a social gaming group for adults, which runs every Wednesday from 5 till 7 p.m. at the One Place East office in Ilford Chambers. Come along and join us at our social gaming group for adults with a learning disability, autism, physical disability or lived experience of mental health. A fun social group in a safe space with some wellbeing activities thrown into. For more information or to join, contact Andy Murphy at the One Place East office number. I won't repeat because that is the same number for every listing here. Or you can email andy.murphy@oneplaceeast.org. And the last event on page 4 is the Proper Blokes Club Team Redbridge. So One Place East, in partnership with the Proper Blokes Club, run a weekly walk, which runs every Thursday from 7 p.m. and you meet at Ilford Station. It says, join the Proper Blokes Club peer-to-peer weekly walk and talk group. Meet up at Ilford Station every 7 p.m. every Thursday evening and start talking about what really matters. For more information or to find other walks in other boroughs, please visit www.theproperblokesclub.co.uk or contact 07397 501 110, or you can email theproperblokesclub@gmail.com. So moving on to page 5, the top event is the Talent Network Basic Counselling Skills, which is on Wednesday the 16th of April from 10 a.m. till 3 p.m. at the One Place East office in Ilford Chambers. This workshop is designed to introduce participants to fundamental counselling skills that enhance effective communication, active listening and empathy. Whether you're a professional, student or someone who wants to improve interpersonal relationships, this workshop will equip you with practical techniques to support others in a non-judgmental and compassionate manner. For more information or to join, contact Andy Murphy at the One Place East office or email andy.murphy@oneplaceeast.org. Next event is a One Place East for Change information sharing meeting, which is on Tuesday the 29th of April from 2 till 4 p.m. That will be at the York Room of Redbridge Central Library. Join us at our information sharing meeting for a concise roundup of updates. We'll share feedback from service user networks, insights from training programs, reports from external forums, and key points from the One Place East board, keeping everyone informed. For more information, contact Erica Miles at the One Place East office, or you can email Erica at erica.miles, spelled MILES, @oneplaceeast.org. And the last event on page 5 is One Place Voice for adults with a learning disability. That meeting will be held on Tuesday the 13th of May from 6 p.m. till 8 p.m. at the One Place East office. Do you have a learning disability and do you live in the London Borough of Redbridge? If the answer is yes, then why not come along to our monthly service user get-together? These gatherings give people a voice and a chance to speak up about things that are important to them. For more information or to book, please contact Carol Gardner at the One Place East office number. You can contact Carol on her mobile at 07814 205 741 or email carol.gardner, that's spelled Gardner, at oneplaceeast.org. And that is the end of page 4 and 5. Page 6, at the top there is a One Place East logo, and beside this is text which reads Cancer Screening and Awareness Project. One Place East has just completed a successful project to raise awareness of cancer and NHS cancer screening services. 72 disabled people engaged face-to-face in the project, and 100% of those felt they were more aware of cancer and cancer screening now. 42% of those people talked about cancer for the first time, and 67% felt that hearing other people's stories was powerful and made them want to think about their health more. From the project, we learned just how many people don't know enough about cancer and what to look for. Cancer is a difficult subject, and for many of us, it's tough and uncomfortable. Yet, talking about cancer raises awareness, improves outcomes, and can save lives. One Place East works to improve the health and well-being of disabled people. Cancer loves being ignored, but we don't want you to do that. If we can shine a light on the issue and get more people tested and screened, together we can save lives. If you are worried about cancer, talk to someone you can trust, like a friend, family member, your GP, or someone at One Place East. Spotting cancer symptoms earlier can help get a diagnosis when the cancer is at an early stage. For most cancers, this means treatment is more likely to be successful. Don't ignore it. We can fight cancer together. You can find more top tips to lower your risk of cancer with lots of videos and stories here. And that is by visiting www.nhs.uk/top-tips-lower-your-risk-cancer. Apologies, I probably should have shortened that link. Community Health Liver Events. If you are aged between 35 and 70 and meet one or more of the eligibility criteria below, we encourage you to go along to one of the liver health community events. And the criteria is a past or current history of bloodborne virus, that's hepatitis B or hepatitis C, diabetes or being pre-diabetic, known or suspected fatty liver, overweight or alcohol intake of over 14 units per week. That is the equivalent of 6 pints of beer or cider and 1.5 bottles of wine. The dates and venues can be found here. Again, probably should have shortened this link. www.nelcanceralliance.nhs.uk/community-liver-health-checks. Something not feeling right, time to stop worrying. If you're worried about something that won't go away, you need to contact your surgery and get it checked out. Finding out that it's nothing serious will mean you can stop worrying. And in the unlikely event that your GP does see something more serious, the earlier we can start treatment and the better the chance of it being success. You can find out about things to look for here. www.nelcanceralliance.nhs.uk/tell-me-about-it. Thankfully, no hyphens in that one. If you want help accessing any of this information or you are worried about your health, One Place East are here to listen and help. So please do contact us at the One Place East office number or email info@oneplaceeast.org. And that is the end of page 6. Page 7 is split into 2 parts. So the top article has an image of the annual survey for One Place East for 2024-25. and then text beside which reads, complete our annual survey for a chance to win a £50 voucher. It's that time of year again where we want to find out what you think of our services. Whether you have used our befriending services, attended any of our workshops, come along to a meeting, or even if you just receive our newsletter, we want to hear from you. Our survey is a little longer than normal this year and is divided into 3 sections. You can just complete section 1 if you wish, which is just about accessing One Place's services. But if you complete all 3 sections, you will be entered in our prize draw to win a £50 voucher. To complete the survey, please scan the QR code, which is underneath this text, or visit www.tinyurl.com/OPE survey 25. If you need support to complete the survey or would prefer to receive a paper version, you can contact myself by calling the One Place East office number. You can contact me on my mobile, which is 07944 119 899, or you can email me at Jodie, that's Jodie, .roast as in roast chicken, at oneplaceeast.org. And then just underneath that text there is word art which says £50 win and has a little gift voucher beside it, and then, as I mentioned, the QR code. So yeah, we really do want as much feedback as possible from anyone who has used our services in the past year. And as mentioned, you don't have to have accessed a load of services or continuous services. Just one of our services would be enough for you to complete the form. And if you do complete it all, then hopefully you will win a £50 voucher. And then underneath that, there is a flyer, which is like a sage green colour as a background. It has italic text in white text, which reads, calling all volunteers. Beside this, to the left, there is a white One Place East logo and a cappuccino. And it reads, coffee morning, Thursday the 22nd of May from 11 a.m. till 1 p.m. at One Place East, Ilford Chambers, 11 Chapel Road, Ilford, IG1 2DR. Join us to learn more about services and volunteering at One Place East. So you can just drop in, you do not need to book. So yeah, if you're in the area or you would like to know more about the work that we do, or you want to join us in becoming a volunteer, then please do come down on the 22nd of May. It'll be lovely to see you. And that is the end of page 7. Page 8, again split into 2 parts. So the top part of the page is a lovely photo of 10 new members of staff. There is actually 1 member of staff missing, so we have employed recently 11, but that person didn't want to be in the photo, which is completely fine. And just to name them, pictured from left till right, left is Jay Aswani, then we have Cynthia Bolin, Sam Levine, James Hughes, Cara Wilson, Sean Gillam, Israt Ahmed, Natalie Watton, Rosalind Curtin, Rick Cray, and Shmailish Anwar, who is not pictured. And they'd actually been on day 2 of their induction training when this photo was taken, and apparently that went really well because they all look pretty happy. And above all of their heads it reads, welcome to the One Place East team. We are delighted to welcome new members to the One Place East team. Hopefully you will get the chance to meet them over the coming months as they settle into their roles and are out about in the community. So I think between them there is 3 different roles that they have. So the majority of them are actually project workers, so will work across loads of services. Natalie is the meeting support worker for the site support group, and Rick and James are the gaming group leaders, which runs on a Wednesday evening. So congratulations to you all and welcome. And then underneath that there is a flyer, which the background image of the flyer is of a lady who has her index finger held over the middle of her eyebrows. The name of the workshop is Emotional Freedom Technique, in brackets EFT workshop, and then in a white text box with black text, EFT is a wonderful technique that has had life-changing impacts. This approach involves tapping on specific energy meridian points on the body while focusing on a specific stress or traumatic memory, helping to release negative emotions and promote healing. So I've never actually heard of this, but it does sound pretty interesting. So the date of that workshop is Wednesday the 30th of April, and that will be held from 3 p.m. till 5 p.m. at the One Place East office. You do need to book on, so for more information or to book, please contact Andy on 0208 925 2435 or email andy.murphy@oneplaceeast.org. There is also a QR code on the flyer where you can book online via our website, so you can scan the QR code, or if you visit the One Place East website in our events calendar on the 30th, you will find the booking form on that. And that is the end of page 8. Page 9 is split into 3 separate articles. The top article is, do you need support to renew your Freedom Pass? If you or someone you know was contacted to renew their Freedom Pass by the 31st of March 2025, there is still time to do so. The online portal will be open until the 30th of April, so please visit secure.freedompass.org/renew now to start the process, or scan the QR code below. So just to the left of this text, there's a QR code and an image of a Freedom Pass. A grace period will run until the 1st of May, so expired Freedom Passes will still be accepted by TfL and bus operators as a flash pass until this date while you wait for your new pass to arrive. If you have any queries, you can contact info@freedompass.org. Also, if you need support to complete your Freedom Pass renewal, because this is done online, our One Place East Tech Assistance Service can help. So please do contact Aways Niaz at the One Place East office number, or email aways.niaz@oneplaceeast.org, and he will fit you in and support you to do that. Underneath that, there is an article for Set Ready, which is a free film and TV training for 18 plus residents living in the London boroughs of Haringey, Havering, Redbridge and Waltham Forest. Applications are now open for residents of those 4 boroughs. Set Ready training gives you the opportunity to learn crucial skills for working on film and TV shoots. The course dates are the 20th and the 21st of May from 10 a.m. till 4 p.m. and the venue is Capital City College, which is at the Tottenham Centre, N15 4RU. The application deadline is the 29th of April. For more information, please visit www.tinyurl.com/setready25. And if you would like support to make an application, again, you can contact the One Place East office at our office number or email info@oneplaceeast.org. So yeah, really exciting opportunity for anyone interested in TV and filming. And the last article on page 9 is a sad farewell at One Place East. At the end of March, we said a heartfelt goodbye to the one and only Jan Mitchell, who has been an integral part of the One Place East family for an incredible 10 years, serving in countless roles with unwavering dedication. We came together for a truly special celebration to honour Jan's remarkable journey with us, thanking her for her hard work, passion and support. As Jan steps into the well-deserved future of retirement, we're sending her off with all our best wishes. And as always, Jan's parting words were as unforgettable as her present. I'll be back. It really was hard for me to not do that in an Arnold Schwarzenegger. Here's to the next chapter, Jan. You will always have a place in our hearts. And then on the right-hand side of that article is the photo that we used on the front page of Jan in her retirement sash and her retirement tiara. So, yeah, best of luck, Jan. We miss you already. And that is the end of page 9. Page 10, top half of the page, there is a bluey purple text box with a white One Place East logo and the white Mental Health Foundation Mental Health Awareness Week logo. This year, Mental Health Awareness Week will take place from the 12th to the 18th of May. The theme for 2025 is community, and we want to use Mental Health Awareness Week to celebrate the power and importance of community As always, we will be marking this important week with a variety of events and workshops. So the first workshop, which is not actually taking place within the 12th to 18th of May, but will be just the weekend before, which is on Saturday the 10th of May from 11:30 till 3 p.m. And that workshop is around finding belonging, a trauma-informed journey. Being part of a safe, positive community is vital for our mental health and well-being. Therefore, we are offering a fun-filled interactive workshop to help us understand how we can work with our nervous system to move towards connection. To book your free place, please visit www.tinyurl.com/SU network. Second, which is on Wednesday the 14th of May from 1 till 4 p.m, is a meditation workshop. This workshop offers guided meditation sessions, breathing exercises and techniques to help you manage stress, improve focus and enhance overall well-being. Suitable for all levels, come and experience the benefits of meditation. To book your free place, please visit www.tinyurl.com/SU network. That's Sugar Uniform Network. The fourth is a coffee and chat, which will be held on Thursday the 15th of May from 11 a.m. till 2 p.m. at the Gloucester Room in Ilford Library. Taking time out for a coffee and chat provides a break from daily routines, reduces stress and strengthens relationships. Plus, the caffeine boost doesn't hurt either. Pop down for a coffee and chat. No need to book, just turn up. So yeah, just rock up on the day. Absolutely fine. And then the last is a free adult mental health aware course, which will be held on Wednesday the 21st of May from 10:30 till 1:30 p.m. Mental Health Aware is an introductory course designed to increase mental health awareness and give an understanding of how to look after well-being and challenge stigma. To book your free place, please visit www.tinyurl.com/OPEMH aware. For support with booking for any of the above events, obviously besides the coffee and chat, because booking is not required, or for more information, please do contact the One Place East office, or you can email runup@oneplaceeast.org. And that is the end of page 10. Page 11, we haven't got many more to go now, guys. Again, split into two parts. The top part is Laugh Your Way to Success. Join our 6-week comedy workshop. And above that is the logos for our Talent Network project, One Place East and Laugh Able. Join us for a 6-week comedy workshop and discover the art of making people laugh. Whether you're a budding comedian or just looking to boost your confidence, this course is perfect for you. Every Saturday for 6 weeks from the 21st of June to the 19th of July, and that will then be followed by a showcase. All workshops will run from 10:30 till 2 p.m. For more information or to book, please contact Andy Murphy at the One Place East office or email andy.murphy@oneplaceeast.org. And then underneath that is, would you like to help support the Disability Festival in the park? So firstly, for those who won't already know, the date for this year's festival is Wednesday the 23rd of July from 12 till 7 p.m. at Christchurch Green, Wanstead, E11 to RH. And it is set to be probably the best festival yet, we hope. So the Stowe brothers, who are an estate agents based in, I think they have an office in Wanstead, but they also have some in Waltham Forest and other areas. They've kindly offered to contribute £10 towards the festival for every home that allows them to display a board outside for 2 to 3 weeks leading up to the festival. So the boards that estate agents usually put up for sale or sold, it's one of those, but it doesn't obviously have that on it. It has the Stowe Brothers logo and the Disability Festival in the Park flyer. So it's a way of promoting the festival around the borough. Addresses can only be in the London boroughs of Waltham Forest, Redbridge, Hackney or Newham. So I'm assuming that's where they have their offices. If you are in rented accommodation or council, housing association, private, whatever, please ensure that you have your landlord's permission, because they might be a bit funny about that. But obviously, if you own your own home, then you just make that decision yourself. So it's a way for them to support the funding of the festival. So it would be really helpful if any of you would be happy to have a board up. And if you are, please contact me on 0208 925 2435, on my mobile at 07944 119 899, or email me at jodie.roast@oneplaceeast.org. And to the left of that article, there is a wooden board, which again has the Stowe Brothers are proud to sponsor Disability and Festival in the Park text. And underneath there is a QR code, and that links to the Facebook event. So if you are on Facebook, please search for Disability Festival in the Park, and you will see the event for 2025. And please give it a follow, and share it with all your friends and family, because we want as many people down to that as possible. And that is the end of page 11. You'll be pleased to know that page 12 is page 12 of 12. The top half of the last page of the newsletter is a flyer for our reminiscence group, which has several different clip art images of postcards, records, jewellery, photos, photo books. And the text besides that is One Place East Reminiscence Group. Remembering the days gone before definitely helps one in the future. Are you looking for a welcoming space to share cherished memories and connect with others who appreciate the past? Our weekly reminiscence group is the perfect place to relive treasured moments, swap stories, and build friendships through shared experiences. The coming together of people with lived experience, remembering days gone before, and using their experience to help either themselves or others. Our group takes place on Monday afternoons between 2 and 4 p.m. Our group is open to everyone, whether you love sharing stories, enjoy listening to others, or simply want to connect with like-minded individuals. For more information, please contact Andrew Longhurst, who is the leader of the group, at the One Place East office number, or info@oneplaceeast.org. And my understanding of that group is that there's quite a variety of ages. It's quite a good age range, so you would assume it was just people of the older generation because they're looking back at the past. But there are some young people with the group as well, so it's a really good mix. So yeah, if that's something that appeals to you, please do go along and attend. And the bottom half of page 12, as normal, is an advert for the One Place East Talking newsletter, which you know about because you're listening to now, just to let everyone know that it can be accessed in audio format and can be found on our website, Spotify, Amazon Music, or Apple Podcasts, and of course YouTube. And if anyone needs support with accessing this, to contact the office. Then there is a little paragraph about saving paper and trees, to try and encourage those that get our newsletter by paper version to, if they can, sign up to the email version, because it saves on printing and the environment. And then there are the logos for Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, Spotify and YouTube. And it just says follow us at One Place East, which is our handle for all of those platforms. And then lastly, there are the logos of all of our funders, which are London Borough of Redbridge, North East London, MOPAC, Cabwe Awarding Body, Colours of Redbridge, the Lottery Community Fund and Lloyds Bank Foundation. And then at the bottom of the page is our registered office, registered charity number 1065770, and our company limited by guarantee number, which is 3115971. And then at the very bottom, page 12 of 12, the newsletter is produced by myself and just has One Place East. And that is the end of page 12. You thought you'd got rid of me, but lastly, there was an insert into this newsletter, which is a flyer which has a red background and a blue border, which are the colours of the British flag. And it has the One Place East logo. And underneath reads, "Wants you," And besides this is a picture of Herbert Kitchener from the war posters, for anyone who would remember that. So it has One Places wants you to join them to celebrate, and then there is a Great British flag, and inside that flag is a Victory in Europe Day 80th anniversary. So we are going to be holding afternoon tea on Wednesday the 7th of May. I know that the VE Day is actually the 8th of May, I believe, but we couldn't hold it on that day for some reason, so we're doing it a day earlier. And that will be from 4 till 6 p.m. at the One Place East office. You do need to book because we are providing afternoon tea, so we will need to have an idea of numbers. So to book, please contact the One Place East office or email Carol at carol.gardner@oneplaceeast.org. So yeah, it'll be lovely to see you all there, so do come down if you can, but please do make sure that you book. So as that's the end of the One Place East newsletter for April 2025, if you would like any more information on anything included in this newsletter or support with booking onto any of the events mentioned, please do contact the One Place East office on 0208 925 2435. You can email info@oneplaceeast.org, or if you would prefer to text or WhatsApp, please do contact my mobile number at 07944 119 899. So thank you all for listening, and I look forward to speaking to you all again in May. Take care.